This is aged urine. This is about 6 months. It's got that nice brown tint to it.
What the fuck do you mean?
Nice brown tint.
Why do you sound proud? That's just supposed to go in the toilet and disappear forever. You're not supposed to put a date on the bottle and revisit that bitch next season. Bro got piss from a whole different era. Imagine somebody coming over, open the cabinet, like, hey bro, what's in this jar?
That's just a spring collection.
Nigga, what? Flush that shit. Matter of fact, don't even flush it. Call somebody in a Hamzat suit. 6 months is insane. That piss done had birthdays. Seen seasons change. It got memories and shit.
And then of course, oof, gnarly. Smells like ammonia.
Bro, why the fuck is it near your face?
Smells like ammonia.
Yeah, that's your body
And God.
collaborating to tell you not to drink that shit. Bro got natural warning labels going off and he's still analyzing it. Your nose said danger, danger. The color said danger. The fact it came out your dick 6 months ago said danger. How many more signs do you need? Bro, this ain't a candle. Put the lid back on it. Better yet, throw the whole property away. If I smell ammonia coming from a beverage, I'm not taking a second sniff to confirm.
About the way this guy talks that makes this video about 7,000 times funnier. He's describing this old jar of piss like an antique, or like he's at a whiskey tasting or something. Yeah, this is some fine 6-month aged urine straight from the old cock. Got that nice brown color that you're really looking for with your urine. Got a good foam layer on top, that's where all the flavor lives, baby. This is akin to picking up your shit with your own 2 hands and describing it like fine dining.
The research that I've shown is it's good for parasites, it's good for your gut microbiome.
Oh, hell nah. Here we go with all the health benefits. Bro, once somebody doing some barbaric shit says,
You know, the research I've seen.
what research, nigga? Who did the study? Professor Piss? University of Toilet? Show me the paper. Cause I know you're not gonna tell me my gut has been missing 6 months urine this whole time. All these years, I'm eating yogurt, fiber, fruits, vegetable. And the whole time, apparently the secret was under my own toilet seat? Fuck out of here, bro. And even if one scientist somehow, somewhere, said that one molecule might do something, that does not mean grab a mason. That does not mean grab a mason jar and start brewing your own bodily waste kubacha.
Who would have thunk that drinking what is basically a jar of bleach might be good for killing parasites? Buddy, I'm assuming you're standing in your backyard. Looks like you can afford to go to a fucking doctor if you're worried about a parasite.
So of course, we can drink a little bit and see what happens.
No. We? Who the fuck is we? You can drink it. I'm over here. Don't include me in the experiment.
We can drink it a little and see what happens.
Bro, I can tell you what happens. Regret. That's what happens. You don't need field research. And why is he saying it so casually? Like, we'll just take a sip, see what happens. Nigga, that jar has been marinating since Christmas. This ain't a new Gatorade flavor. You don't gotta taste test everything, bro. Some mysteries deserve to remain mysteries. I don't know what 6-month-old piss tastes like, but I would like to die with that information still missing.
The way I like to use it ultimately is topically. So you put a little bit in your hand there, and then you just rub it on your skin.
Like, bro, so even if you don't drink it, we got a skincare routine? Nigga, pick a struggle. Why piss gotta be involved in every part of the morning? Wake up, sip piss. Moisturize with the piss. What's next? Rinse your hair with the piss? Cologne? Imagine you hug this nigga and smell something off. Whole time he got vintage urine lotion on. Nah. And he's putting it in his hand like this is motherfucking CeraVe or some shit. CeraVe, is that what it's called? Bro, there are entire aisles of moisturizer. $20. 20. Amazon delivers. Why did your brain go,
Skin dry. Let me retrieve the January piss.
Stop. Stop it.
People do stupid shit on the internet for all different kinds of reasons. Attention, money, views, clicks, likes, whatever. Now this is nothing new necessarily, but it feels like people doing extremely stupid or controversial things on the internet for some sort of personal gain has gotten a lot more popular over the last few years. Back in the golden days of YouTube, people did stupid shit all the time. No denying that. But I feel like most of the time it was just to go viral on YouTube. YouTube that was the reason. These days, however, it seems like a lot of people will sit down and in brainstorming how to market themselves or market a product, their first idea is always, let's make a video that draws attention to me by having the video make the viewer think, my god, that is the most insane and or stupid person I have ever seen in my entire life.
Bro, that shit really works too though. Cause be honest, as soon as you see somebody doing some shit that makes you go, ain't no fucking way, ew, you're watching. You might hate the person. You might think they're dumb as rocks, but you watch it. And that's what the internet got niggas doing now. Bro, just be good at something. Nah, these motherfuckers is brainstorming like,
What if I drink transmission fluid and argue with everybody in the comments?
and then that shit gets 5 million views. So now 10 more idiots see that shit and go,
Oh, yeah, that's the method.
A person who spends a lot of time on social media, especially Twitter, you will know that rage baiting and engagement farming is at the highest point it has ever been, ever.
bro, Twitter especially. You can literally see the bait and motherfuckers still bite that shit with their whole jaw. Some nigga tweets some shit like,
I think brushing your teeth is actually unhealthy.
bro, they don't believe that shit. They're sitting at home refreshing the notifications laughing at y'all. And I be getting mad too. I'm not gonna lie. I see some stupid shit and my fingers start moving like, no, let me tell this dumbass. Then I gotta stop myself. Because as soon as you reply, you paid them. You made them money on it. Attention is the currency. Bro could say dogs should pay taxes. And their replies are gonna be like,
As a veterinarian with 17 years of experience,
nigga, just scroll.
With the internet being as big as it is today, you don't really need to form an audience to make money. All you've really got to do is stir the pot enough to have enough people looking at your stuff to where advertisers think it's worth putting their ads on your content. And boom, you're making money. And making a few controversial tweets or controversial videos that blow up is a lot easier than slowly building a community around your content.
That's the fucked up part. You could spend years learning how to edit, getting funnier, building a real audience, posting consistently, all that shit. Or some random motherfucker can wake up Tuesday morning, say the dumbest shit ever recorded by a human being, and have 5 million views by lunch. Bro, I'd be hot too. I'd be mad as shit. That shit really teaches people the wrong lesson. Nah, be entertaining. Nah, be so fucking insane everybody gotta look. And clearly this piss nigga got the memo.
Now, why are we talking about this? Well, because the other day I saw the most egregious example of this I think I have ever seen. The man you've been seeing in the background is a TikToker who goes by the name of Certified Health Nut.
And then you just rub it on your skin.
Alright, so that's the entire video, and you know what? I think it's fake. Which I think is really important for what we're going to be talking about today. But there are cuts both when he drinks the urine and when he pours it onto his hands. Why would you do that unless you weren't actually drinking it or you weren't actually putting it on your hands? It's suspicious.
Wait, so this nigga might not even be drinking it? That almost pisses me off more. No pun intended. Not because I want him to drink the piss though. Fuck no. But you mean we all sat here traumatized? Me and you. We're traumatized by this shit. And this motherfucker might have done camera magic? He cuts right when the most important shit happens? Nah. So bro potentially filled a jar with some nasty looking tea or some shit, called it piss, pretended to sip it, and watched the internet lose their fucking minds? If that's what happened, evil genius. Cause look at us, we are talking about him. Whole video made. Meanwhile, bro's probably sitting at home drinking apple juice, laughing like,
these dumbasses think I really drink piss. Get a load of these dicks.
Why would somebody fake a video like this? Well, I think the obvious answer is because of what's happening right now. Crazy controversial videos of stuff like you drinking old urine gets people talking a lot quicker and a lot more than videos about somewhat sensible nutritional advice. If I came across this guy's page before he made this video, I would never think twice about it. Do I think he buys into some kind of weird stuff? Yes. He's part of the whole anti-dairy, anti-gluten stuff, but I went through his TikTok page and a lot of the advice he gives is pretty basic stuff, but it's decent advice. It's not enough to be like, this guy's insane. But when you start drinking jars of old piss, that's when you get that label, and that's when people who don't care about nutrition start talking about you. Because now they don't have to talk about nutrition in order to talk about you. They can just talk about a crazy old guy drinking piss.
oh, that shit is true, bro. Cause I don't give a fuck what this nigga thinks about gluten, bro. I would never click middle-aged man explains his diet. Fuck no. Keep scrolling, but man drinks 6-month-old piss? Bro, what? Click. That's a cheat code. Now he got people like me who did not ask for health advice, knowing his face, his username, his backyard, his fucking piss aging tech. Bro skipped the entire niche. He ain't even gotta convince fitness people to care about him anymore. Because everybody can understand piss. Piss is universal. You don't need context. The thumbnail could just be that brown jar, and everybody on earth is gonna be like, why?
But this video did exactly what this guy thought it was gonna do. At worst, he had to drink a sip of old piss and rub.
Yeah, bro won. Whether this shit is real or fake, he won. We watched it, we shared it, niggas reposted it. Now whole channels are talking about him. Bro potentially sacrificed maybe 30 seconds of dignity and got hundreds of thousands of people who never knew his ass existed. That's a crazy trade.
But he likely just got a jar of stuff that looked funky and then acted like he drank it and acted like he put it on his face, and he has successfully gotten his name out to hundreds of thousands of new people with a 30-second video. Why is this important? Well, because it's probably going to be what ruins social media, at least for a little bit. Like I said earlier, Twitter has already been completely destroyed by stuff like this. The amount of tweets I see on a daily basis that are the most obvious rage bait ever, that get thousands of people worked up and responding to them, are insane. I don't know if people are just getting dumber, but it's crazy how we're kind of going backwards here. Stuff like this, videos that people should see and instantly know they were made for nothing but shock value, are being taken 100% seriously. Why I say we're going backwards here is because this sort of reminds me of tabloid journalism. You know those stupid magazines you see when you're checking out at the grocery store that say, oh my god, Prince Harry fucked a scarecrow or something. These days, I don't think a single person takes anything those magazines say seriously. Maybe a small percentage of people still do, but it's died down a lot. People have learned just because it's printed doesn't mean it's true. And I feel like we're gonna have to go through a learning period.
Bro, people really do need that shit tattooed on their forehead, bro. Just because there's a video does not mean the context is real. We have edits, cuts, AI, stage pranks, bro, rage bait, scripted arguments, fake screenshots, everything, bro. And motherfuckers still see a 15-second clip and instantly go, this proves society is collapsing. Bro, ask one question first. Who posted it? Where did it come from? Is this shit even real? Because the internet figured out everybody reacts before they think.
Digital literacy is getting better, but I think the rate is still 1 in 5 Americans are digitally illiterate, which I would say kind of seems low for the kind of stuff I see on Twitter, but I have to remind myself quite frequently these days that Twitter is not real life. But the reason I wanted to talk about this is because with all of these people getting kind of exactly what they wanted, like I was saying earlier, the internet is so big these days that if you do something crazy enough, you're basically guaranteed to go viral.
And that's dangerous as fuck for somebody young, bro. Because imagine you're like 14 or some shit, and you notice every time you do normal content, you get like 400 measly views. But some motherfuckers licks the subway floor and gets 8 million. What do you think the kid is finna learn, bro? Oh, skill doesn't matter. Just do the most insane shit possible, bro. No. Then everybody's gonna keep one-upping each other. You drink hot sauce? I'll drink bleach. You climb the building? I'll hang off the side. And these kids do not be thinking about how will this video affect my life in 10 years. They think, bro, I got 2 million views, huzzah. That dopamine is gonna have motherfuckers risking their whole future for a TikTok.
I can think back to all the stupid challenges that were around when I was younger, but I feel like the go viral quick methods of 10 years ago versus the go viral quick methods of today are drastically different. It used to be you just shoveled a spoonful of cinnamon down your throat and coughed for a minute, boom, you're famous. But now you've got to be willing to go out and post criminally stupid tweets or go do things in public that will follow you for the rest of your life. Not to say people didn't used to do those things either, but I feel like it was kind of reserved for people who were doing crazy.
Yeah, these days, bro, you gotta like literally get permanently banned from a restaurant, arrested at Walmart, piss off an entire country, destroy somebody's property, bro. Some shit that follows your government name forever. Bro, the clout requirements got patched. Bro, the cinnamon challenge he's talking about wouldn't even crack 30K now. Motherfucker gotta hang upside down from the Eiffel Tower while arguing with a cop to get engagement. And then 20 years later, your kid's gonna Google your name, and the first result is gonna be local man licks airport floor for views. Bro, was the 800K likes worth it? Was the 800K likes worth Thanksgiving being awkward forever?
Shit anyways. But this video is of an older man who has made very laid back normal content forever, and then one day just decides to drink piss.
Normal content forever, then one day just decides to drink piss. Bro, what happened that morning? Did he check his analytics and finally snap?
Fruit smoothie got 900 views. Push-up tutorial got 1,000 views. Nah, bro, this is my last straw. Fuck this shit. Bring me the jar.
Clearly spreading. And I'm not gonna try and be the hero here and say we need to stand up as a society and stop rewarding these people. We can't watch these videos. We can't make them go viral. We've got to be the change. We can't reward this behavior. Because let's get real, that's never gonna happen. You say, hey man, wanna see a video of a guy drinking piss? I'm gonna be like, hell yeah, I do.
Exactly. That's why we can't even pretend like we're better than this. Somebody text me, bro, don't watch this. This nigga's drinking 6 months piss. I promise you'll regret watching. Guess the first thing I'm doing? I'm begging the nigga for the link. I gotta see it. I'm part of the problem. You are part of the problem. Everybody watching this video is part of the problem. We know exactly what they're doing and it still works. That's the crazy shit. You can literally tell me beforehand that this rage bait is designed specifically to manipulate my curiosity. Now I'm like, yeah. But let me see the piss real quick. Bro, we're cooked.
Change has got to come within, which is why I would like to say to anybody who's considering doing something like this to try and go viral, I promise you, it's not worth it. Because one of three things are going to happen. One, and probably the most likely, either you're not going to go viral at all, or you're going to go viral in like a niche community on Twitter where a few thousand people see your video and nothing happens. Two, you do go viral and nothing ever comes of it after that. You've now just got a viral video of you on the internet doing something insanely stupid and you have nothing to show for it. Or three, you do manage to go viral and somehow build a following.
Like, bro, imagine that. You drink piss for nothing? That gotta be the worst possible outcome. Not famous, not rich, no sponsorships, no career. Just like 87,000 people saw you consume bodily waste. And then everybody moved on Thursday. Bro, how do you deal with this shit? You're sitting there like,
Damn, this one didn't hit like I thought it would. Maybe the second sip's gonna hit though. That's the one.
no, stop. That's the problem with chasing shock virality, bro. You do some permanent embarrassing shit for temporary attention. The views, they go away. The screen recording, don't. 10 years applying somewhere and somebody's like,
Wait, ain't you the piss nigga?
fuck no, I would move countries, bro.